How do you do, kind folks? As the Hendrix takes his sip of water over here. Slam and skits back together again. Hey!
For the
IEB's Ghoul special. Dun dun. Anyway. Anyway, though, kind folks, today we'll be talking about considered by many to be the most scariest movie ever made, and that is The Exorcist, the 1970 version, 1970s version. I think it came out in 74? Question mark? I don't know. Something 73, 72, something like that. Anyway, The Exorcist. Spawned a ton of rip-offs and all that. Spawned a sequel that sucked. Spawned a third sequel that was a whole other different story that was decent for what it was. And all that. And it's followed up with another trilogy of films by Blumhouse that the first one sucked. So we'll see if that actually transpires. But anyway, the original Exorcist. According to Catholics that have seen this film and have watched it, they said that this film was pretty faithful to how the Catholics interpret, exorcisms or whatever, and especially in modern day sense. Whether or not that's true today, I have no idea. But if you have any thoughts about it, kindly comment and let us know. But anyway, what's this film about? Well, this film's about this kid who has a rich actress mother who has come down with some kind of sickness, and she just cannot get better. And she keeps on getting worse and worse. Every doctor treats her, literally sitting in a boardroom full of doctors. Nothing can help. The only thing that helps, the only thing that she thinks can help is an exorcism, because she's at her wit's end. And I gotta say, the build-up on this film is done masterfully, okay? There's no, freakouts or whatever at this point. There's just a whole ton of build-up. It was like, okay, this film's called The Exorcist, but how exactly do we get to this point? And it's done in a very realistic way. Like, if you had all the money possible, you would probably have a boardroom full of doctors wondering what the heck's wrong with your kid. And if you're not, you don't have anything, they're not saying anything. They're just like, you're just like, okay, well, I'm going to try anything. Let's try an exorcism, And that's what happens. And the main character, the main priest in this film, has a lapse of faith, which is kind of an interesting angle to be put on this. It's like, so a priest is going to do an exorcism, but he has a lapse of faith, so it's going to be kind of hard for him to do that. So he brings in a priest who actually excels at exorcisms or whatever. And all that. He's in Africa or something, and he's trying to hunt down demons or whatever and all that type of thing. And not actually, but he's trying to do his priestly duties or whatever. He comes to this. By the way, spoilers. I can't believe I keep on forgetting this, but spoilers. Anyway, so he comes over. He's like, the power of Christ compels you. This demon, Beelzebub or whatever, he's does a lot of weird, crazy things. She starts walking backwards up the stairs, crawling backwards up the stairs or whatever, backing up and down the stairs, spits up puke, cusses, just does all the terrible, horrible bull crap and all that. Garbage.
Yeah.
Which is, honestly, as a Christian, it's pretty horrifying, and it gets pretty creepy as you keep on watching it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it
pretty
does.
scary. And finally, what happens at the end is like they can't get rid of this thing. Okay, this thing they just cannot get rid of this thing. The priest that's in the middle of the exorcism, he like dies because of this demon and all that, and this guy just literally cannot do it. So he makes a deal with this demon, and the demon, you know, takes over his body, but the last conscious thing that he does is he jumps out a window and like kills himself, thus releasing the girl from the demon, but leaving the demon with nothing really to be hosted on or whatever. So yeah,
Kind of a plot twist there.
sort of, but kind of a nice resolution there. Like he believes now, so if there's demons, there's gotta be a god. So there you go. Anyway, I hope there's a god,
I see.
or at least he hopes he's a god. There is a god. Anyway, so at least from my perspective, there is a god.
Quite a film. I think I have seen parts of this one.
Yeah, and
It was about like you described it. I remember being uncomfortable.
Yeah, and there's a reason why there's uncomfortable. There's like a very high pitch music.
Oh, they took that aspect in.
Yeah, to make you very uneased and all that. Which I gotta admit, did its job. There you go. It worked. It's one of the scariest movies ever made, so there you go. And the funny thing is, for the most parts, like half of this movie, it's not really that scary. So anyway, yeah. All in all, if you're in for a very scary movie that's going to psychologically distress you,
Yeah.
one way or another, this is the film for you. It's shot very well. There are a few 70s shots that just like zoom in from like a building. Like if you know, you know.
Yep.
There's
That's
like,
right. Yep.
but a lot of it's like not even handheld. It's like tracking shots, which is very interesting. The lighting is superb. Honestly, this is like close to a perfect horror film. Honestly, and it made me scared more ways than one, but I don't regret watching it, honestly. So there you are. Like I regretted watching what was it, The Ring? Yeah. Like I regretted watching The Ring because it's psychologically it's horrific. But this one, yeah, I mean, there you are. But anyway, though, guys.
Okay.
Son, before we end this, you have anything else you want to say about this?
Not really. It's just really, it's you better be ready for what you're gonna witness. It's probably the best way to put it.
Kindly, of course.
It's gonna be something.
Indeed. But anyway, though, guys, what do you think? Have you seen The Exorcist? Did it rock you in your boots? Comment and let us know. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell. More vids come your way in the month of October for IEB's Ghoul special. And yeah, take care, guys.
Pretty cool.